took the pains of climbing the mountain. He didn't want to go down the other way. Going down the other way, you know, when the water is rolling, if you go counter to nature, you see that water, when it runs downwards. It depends on the size of the earth, but if you climb, if you go the other way, that's more difficult, but that is more fruitful in the end. It's a piece of advice. Step out of this case, get away from there, because you cannot handle it. There's no doubt about it. I spoke something about the video that's going viral, the Buhari's burial. Some people are saying, why don't you leave this? Why would you leave it? That is the beginning of the problem, to tell you how dishonest these people are. They are deceiving themselves and lying to themselves. Let's listen to somebody who understands the both Arabic and Hausa, and they were talking. He took the time of going out to interpret it. Let's listen to him briefly before I can open up the lines for you to make your calls, and let's see this.
Some of us will be very, very happy to see our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, including his brother, on that particular video that is circulating everywhere. Myself, I am very, very overwhelmed to see that video. But remember, during the preparation of the court, so many times have our legal team have applied to have such a video recorded or voice in order to speak to the indigenous people of Biafra, but the DSS denied that. We've seen a situation where they were all been naked, including the international lawyer had naked, just that he wants to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu towards the preparation of this trial. Now, let's take a moment and watch this video again. Then after watching it, the analysis that we're going to follow up with the video is what I want us to try to learn something from there. See you there on the next video.
Who is stopping them from Who is stopping them from I'm asking you, who is stopping them from
Yeah, this is not actually the tape that I wanted to roll. The tape I'm talking about is the guy who was able to interpret the burial of Muhammad Buhari in Saudi Arabia. And unfortunately, that tape, I think I mistook this one for that tape. And I'm not be able to find that tape, but whatever happens, I will, even if not today, still go back to it, because the guy took his time, took his pain for interpreting exactly what they are saying there. So the video went viral. I saw it. Somebody sent it to me, but I'm very more happier that somebody sat down. I think he's a Biafran too. He spoke their language very, very fluently. He's saying how they are crying that this man is dead. They asked him. In fact, the person that was asking the question doesn't even know who Buhari was. They say Muhammad Buhari, God is taking, may his soul rest in peace and all that. Till today, there are people out there. This is the beginning of our problem. People, 200 million people, 200 million. It's just a handful of people are just fooling everybody. This is what they wanted to do with Yaradua when he died. But unfortunately, the woman that they killed, Dorothea Akunyelu, was able to say, you know something? We want our president to come out and speak. If he's dead, let us know, because we have somebody to take over. That's how Jonathan went into office. They couldn't succeed because of that woman. This time they succeeded because the man that they put in there, they call him Lai Mohammed, is one of them. And people are looking at it as if it is nothing. Crime, criminality does not pay. The fruit from the poisonous tree. There's no way the fruits that the poison that you plant on ground grows will not. All the fruits will be poisonous. There's no doubt about it. That is the thing. You cannot benefit from your criminality. That's it. So we are going to keep talking about this. More videos will come up, probably, because nobody knew that this one was going to leak. But the audio, the person that was talking over it, was quite clear. The picture, even though it's blurry because of age, but the audio remains quite crisp. When I find that, if I don't find it today, I am going to find it, because I actually saved it yesterday, but unfortunately, I cannot put my hand on it. But still want to remind the judge that judges are also candidates for International Criminal Court. There's no doubt about it. Keep on doing what you're doing while watching. The world is watching this video everywhere. We know the truth. Because I don't know a lawyer, a judge, that even if the judge, even if the lawyer for the candidate walked out, our lawyer just said something. That was the only case they had in that court. So why did you come to work in the first place? You could have stayed in their home and tell them, you know what, put it in February next year. You didn't need to come to court. You didn't need to take the pains of coming to court. You had no other case. And it's a case that's supposed to have accelerated trial. It means today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, you're going to be on that case. Why do you want to put it in January? Because you are hateful, you are a creature, you are an idiot, you are a woman who has hated the Igbo people from the beginning. You are not going to try this case. I don't know. The lawyers should try to make everything possible for her to get out of there. She's not the one that started it. There was Toso. Remember? There was somebody who started this case during the Python dance thing. Toso was, in fact, two judges actually stepped out of the case. They didn't want to carry on with it. Now, this woman that looks more like a devil, because when you look at her face, without her wig, she doesn't look like a woman. She looks like a hardened criminal, a woman. Look at her face anyway. You know, she's as ugly as her heart. That face you see, that's the way her heart is. She has to step out of this case and let people that are not biased, people with an open mind, come in and take over the case, if anybody want to take it, because it looks like they are going to be stuck in this. This is Radio Biafra. Let's see what time we have now. We can take our calls as much as we can, but then while we are talking, I'll be looking for that tape that I'm talking about. If I'm able to put my hand on it, I will have to supersede any calls. This is Radio Biafra. Call us. The line here is 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. Tell us your thoughts, what you think about what we're going to actually concentrate on what happened in court yesterday, which is paramount in our discussion.
I am not a Nigerian. I renounced everything to do with Nigeria on or around December of 2015. I am a Biafran and I hold British citizenship. Only upon a clear pronouncement of the intentions of that very court, which I suggest to them should be free of any interference from the executive, will this very case move forward. The circumstances surrounding the invasion of my house, the invasion of the home of His Royal Majesty, is Israel Kanu. You must know that my father's name is Israel, and it means a lot. Going forward, there must be guarantees by the international community so that this case can proceed, and I will prove once and for all that there is something fundamentally wrong with the brain of those that run Nigeria, because I will demolish them in a court of law. For now, let me restate my position that I committed no offenses known to law. What they are charging me with doesn't exist, and they know it. I have no weapon. My only weapon is a microphone and my courage that Chukwu Kabiama gave me. But it's up to those who persecute me to see reason to call their troops home. Let me state also categorically that IPOB worldwide is committed to the liberation of the land of Biafra from the shackles of tyranny. And we will not relent until a referendum is conducted. If you want us to do anything with you, if you want us to conduct any form of participation in whatever it is that you're doing, there must be a referendum to decide the quest for self-determination for Biafrans. That is our red line. It is not negotiable. We intend to achieve our goal through any means recognized by national and international laws. My fellow Biafrans, my compatriots, please indulge me to sincerely thank the State of Israel, the persecuted Jewish community in Biafra land,
each and every one of you whom I have time to join this program that we are about to do right now, which the title here is a translation of a live video from Medina, Mecca in Saudi Arabia, which we know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying this since 2017, 2018, 2019, even 2020, that Muhammad Buhari have died. Now, this leaked video that we have here, it's all written in the Hausa. The person who is making that video, we're all translating it in the Hausa. We're saying it in the Hausa. So this is why I'm here to translate some of those things that he said here. And this is to confirm that Buhari is dead. Buhari is dead. This explains the reason why that when they want to add more allegation against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they did not talk about the death of Buhari. Our leader said that Muhammad Buhari is dead, but they choose to pick the one that our leader said that he is idiot and pedophile and etc. etc. But they leave this one. He also said now, and as God may have it, this video have leaked and we are here to translate it. But first of all, what I'm going to do right now is exactly what he said in Hausa is exactly what I'm going to say here. Then after that, I will translate it. And when I translate it finish, then we're going to play the video so that you can listen to it audio. Now, he goes by like this. Shugaban Muhammad Buhari, Allah ikare makai. Allah ikare makai. Shugaban Muhammad Buhari, you know what is Shugaban Muhammad Buhari? Is the president of a country, the president of Nigeria. That is the meaning of Shugaban Muhammad Buhari. That is president of. But he first of all said, as in, so, it's like, Shugaban Muhammad Buhari, and then he said, Allah ikare Makkah. Allah ikare Makkah. It means to say, may your soul rest in peace. Let Allah take your rest of your soul. And kachugunalumbulo biginandokwa. Kachugunalo biginandokwa. Allah ikare Makkah. Allah ikare Makkah. Kachugunalumbulo biginandokwa. Kachugunalumbulo biginandokwa. That is, may your soul rest in peace. May your soul rest in peace. And he went ahead to say, Ga Isa Allah Funtua, Allah Funtani. That is Isa Funtua that our leader is talking about. He said, Ga Isa Allah Funtani, Ga Shugaba Buhari. So that is to say that Joseph is a confirmation of what our leader said. Isa Funtua is dead when he was being buried. And this is what this guy say. He said, Ga Isa Allah Funtua, Ga Shuga Buhari. He now went ahead to say, Solal la Akbar. Solal la Akbar. Just like, you know, when they want to kill somebody, all these are terrorists, they will say, Solal Akbar. Solal Akbar. Also, when they are having their prayer, you can also hear them saying, when they say Allahu Akbar, something like that, and this one will say Sallahu Akbar, Sallahu Akbar. So immediately after he said, Ga Isa Allah Funtani, Ga Shugaban Kasa, that is to say, see Isa Allah Funtua, see Shugaban Muhammad Buhari, that is, see the president of Buhari. He now say Sallahu Akbar, Sallahu Akbar. And now he went ahead to call somebody, I don't know who that is. He said, see Adamu Sambo. I don't know who is Adamu Sambo. Maybe some of you know who is Adamu Sambo. I don't know who is Adamu Sambo. Then he went ahead to say, Ga Shugaban Buhari. Usikume, Shugaban Nkasa Muhammad Buhari. That is to say, President Muhammad Buhari. Allahu Akbar. You know what I'm saying now? Good. Now, somebody who is also there, who I believe is a Saudi Arabian, asked and said, who am I? That is Arabic. That is who am I? It's a question. Who is this? Who am I? Is a question. Who am I? And the guy responded and said, Shugaban Buhari, Allahu Akbar. That is, the person is the President Buhari, Allahu Akbar. Usikume, Then the goes go and say, Soho dan Daura, that is an elder from Daura. Soho dan Daura. If those of you who will hear it now, sir, you will pay attention because this video is viral. It's going viral. Everybody knows about this thing. And please, I encourage you to share this program. Share this program so other people can be able to participate on it. He said, Soho dan Daura. That is elder from Daura. Elder from Daura. Usiku mozo, Allah ikari maka. May your soul rest in peace. May Allah take your rest of your life. That is what he said. Allah ikari maka. Allah ikari maka. 2 times. Now, the person again, who is, I believe, a Saudi Arabian citizen, asked another question. He said, Mungwen Hoa. Mungwen Hoa, this is Arabic. He asked him, who is he? Who is he? Mungwen Hoa is a question. And the guy responded and said, Nigeria. The guy who is asking question responded again, Nigeria. Amateur. He's dead. The guy answered, and he don't understand what he said. You don't understand what he said, but he answered and said, Buhari, President Buhari. Then when you hear in the background, you'll be hearing a kind of funeral yanting. You'll be hearing funeral yanting, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 times funeral yanting. When the person who is leading the funeral yanting and the other people are responding. And again, another thing you're going to notice, you are going to notice that Kaaba in the Saudi that Mecca. When you Google it and see the Mecca, you will see that thing that is black in color, and they cover it. They cover it with black color. The name of that thing is Kaaba. The spelling is K-A-A-B-A-H or K-A-A-B-A. That is Kaaba. Now, you will notice that those people who were carrying something in a form of Kaaba, so somebody who is a highly Muslim, when that person died, and is a very dedicated Muslim and very wealthy man like Muhammad Buhari, they have to get that Kaaba, but the one that is movable. It's movable. Maybe they will build it with a very light wood or something, so that the person corpse will be in there, and they will carry it. Like you will see when you watch very well. It is very, very old video, but when you focus, you are going to see that they are carrying, and when they are carrying it, you will see police. You're going to see military. They were blocking the way so that people cannot be able to pass. And the other pass by where this guy who is translating this thing, you can see where the other place. You understand what I'm saying now? You will see the other place. So you will see they are carrying that thing. So that is to say that every high principle Muslim who died, person like this Muhammad Buhari, then you're going to see that is their tradition. That is their tradition. They have to pay him that respect. They have to pay him that respect. So let me continue. The guy who asked question, he said in Arabic, that this is an Arabic language. He is who is he? Where is he from? The guy answered and said, Nigeria. The Hausa man answered and said, or the Fulani man answered and said, Nigeria. The guy who is asking question again, he asked again, Nigeria? Ameta. That is it dead? Is it dead? The guy answered and said, Buhari, President Buhari. Then you hear in the background where funeral yanting. And the guy, the Fulani guy, keep on saying, Allahu Akbar. You understand? Then he went on to say, Shugaban Soho Baba Yantin. You understand what I'm saying now? Shugaban Soho Baba. Shugaban Soho Baba. Then you hear continuity of that Yantin on that background. Then he continued to say, Nigerian president. You understand? He said Nigerian president. Then you will hear a continuation of that Yantin on the background. Then the next thing he said, these are all the things that he said that I extracted, and I take my time to print it, to type it and print it out so that I can be able to read. Then when you listen to it, you can now be able to make a connection. Then he went ahead to say, Shugaban Buhari, Muhammad Buhari, that is the guy. Shugaban Buhari, Muhammad Buhari, that is Shugaban, meaning the president of Buhari, Muhammad Buhari. Then you will hear again crowded people, they were struggling to pass each other. Then this Fulani man, he said, Shway, meaning wayo, easy, small. That is what he said. Then he is trying to tell people, he's struggling to speak English, and you hear him say, my President Muhammad Buhari. Then at the end, you will hear him again where he said, you know, this Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Then the crowded, they responded and said, Wul mania wul afia. This is a confirmation that Buhari is dead. And when you see the video, you will see that video is very, very old. That video is very, very old. But when you focus, you're going to see how that black circle thing in the center of Mexico, they're carrying it, and that you can just notice, and you see that it's moving slowly. Just as they are walking, you will see that thing is moving. That thing is moving. And the military, they were trying to make sure that people did not overcrowd or come near to that place. Now let me play it so you can listen to it. Let me play it. Pay attention. Shugaban Kasa Muhammad Buhari, just like what I said. You hear? Shugaban Kasa Muhammad Buhari, just like what I said. Let's go.
Shugaban Muhammad Buhari.
Shugaban Muhammad Buhari. Allah kare mana kai. May your soul rest in peace. You understand? Allah kare mana kai. May your soul rest in peace. May your soul rest in peace again.
Isa Alafantan ga shugaban Buhari.
Isa Alafantan ga shugaban Buhari. Isa Fentua. He said, see Isa Fentua, see Muhammad Buhari. You understand what I'm saying now? Sallallahu
Adamu Sambo.
I don't know who is this Adamu Sambo. I don't know who is that Adamu Sambo. He said, see Isa Ventura, see Adamu Sambo. I don't know who is Adamu Sambo. Maybe we're going to Google it and find out who is Adamu Sambo. Gashugama Buhari. See President Buhari. Shugaban Kasa Muhammad Buhari. That is to say, President Muhammad Buhari. That is Shugaban Kasa Muhammad Buhari. Allahu Akbar. And this Allahu Akbar is either somebody died and they are praying for, because you see how this thing, how it's a death, it's a ceremony for somebody who have died. It's either somebody died or maybe they want to kill somebody. You know, some say now as a terrorist, they want to kill somebody. That is why you begin hearing to say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Let's continue. If you listen very, very well, I'm going to play without interruption. Then you will hear when this guy asks and say, he asked this question. He asked, Ho amene? Ho amene? That is, and this is a tongue, this is a Saudi Arabian tongue. Ho amene? That's who is he? Ho amene? Who is he? Soho Daura. That is elder from Daura. That is Soho Daura. Elder from Daura. Alekareka, meaning may your soul rest in peace. Alekareka, may your soul rest in peace. Alekareka, Alekareka, may your soul rest in peace. Kachukunalumpulo beginam dokwa. Kachukunalumpulo beginam kuloga. That is Alekareka, Allah. Chuku ekareka. You know what I'm saying now? Kachukunalumpulo beginam dokwa. Nandokwa Alekareka. Alekareka. Nigeria. You see? Nigeria President Shugaban Buhari, Muhammad Buhari. You see?
My President Muhammad Buhari.
Shweye, my President Muhammad Buhari. Shweye, my President Muhammad Buhari. You see? I'm going to play it again. I am going to play it again.
All right, let's take it from there. The idea why I'm saying this is that, you know, some people are saying this is past news, past false news. I mean, it's an old news. No news is old. The day you hear it is the day it is the news. Yeah, people can stay all their lives without hearing something, but the day you wake up in the morning, good morning. You say that's when what we are saying is that this whole thing is all built on lies. The intelligent, I was listening to the comments also what people were saying. Some people were commenting that he doesn't understand Hausa language and all the rest of them. That's okay. You that understand it, please tell us what they are saying. That will be very, very welcomed. He has done his best. Criticizing what somebody has done is never a solution to any problem. The criticism is very easy. We can all criticize. Everybody knows how to do that very, very well. The truth is, the proper criticism is when you replace it with something that is more tangible. But if you go there and say he's talking nonsense, that's not enough. You talk sense so that we can add yours. So then we can decide. You can now decide that the message is talking nonsense. The guy has done his translation, and I believe every single word that he's saying. I don't speak Hausa, I don't speak the language, but he took this time to do this, and he did it because he wants to prove something. The bottom line in this whole thing is this. That Buhari is dead is not the news. There's nobody out there in the zoo who has not heard it. So whoever is the prosecutor in this case that is going cannot say that they never heard. But you see what they are trying to do is they are trying to dodge away from a situation that will bring lead from one thing to the other. If Nnamdi Kanu has said it before, that Muhammadu Buhari died, and he staked. He said something very serious. If they can prove that that man is alive today, I will give up Biafra. He said it before. Maybe one day we'll look for the information and roll it in. That's what makes it very, very serious. A lot of us have been fooled, but those who have been fooled are those who are allowed to be fooled, those who want to be fooled. Everybody knows very well that a man, no matter how Muslimic he is, he has a wife, he has a family, he has children. Who is talking about him anymore? Nobody, except the so-called presidency. That's all we hear. We never hear about the president. Somebody might be traveling around with a mask on his face. This is the technological world. Tabo, the guy, the comedian, where is he? Our leader asked that question and nobody has ever thought about it. All of a sudden, he disappeared into thin air. When the original Buhari was there, he was doing his comedy, mimicking Buhari and the rest of them. All of a sudden, we don't know where he is anymore. His comedy disappeared. I'm sure Facebook didn't block him, so he has more comedies coming in. The truth is that we don't know who is in Aso Rock. And there is no way we are going to know, because what they are playing for, the game that they are playing right now, let me be honest with you, somebody called my station, that was 3 days ago, thereabout, from Ebonyi State. It sounded like the voice of quite a very, very young person. And he was saying what Dave Umahi is saying, that you people should forget about Nnamdi Kanu because it's going to be there until the next president comes in. And I pushed it aside. I didn't want to comment on it because that was not the topic I was dealing with. He said it, it's stuck in my mind. That is where they are going. Look at the adjournment. They have a case. Nothing is happening in that court. That case was supposed to be an accelerated hearing from today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow until the case is over. No, they won't do that. They sent it to January. From January, they're going to come back again and send it to August. From August, they're going to come back to the whole of 2022 will be gone, and then they will run into 2023. That's what they are planning. Our lawyers should not let them. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I hope I'm being heard out there because the phones look very, very quiet. And when in time the phones are not really showing up, means that probably people are not hearing me. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Let's stay tuned. We'll have to take a very short break and check out the radio to make sure that I am being heard. If I'm being heard out there, that's better for me. This is Radio.
And Israel and worldwide, who through their prayers and actions contributed in no small measure in assuring my physical safety and well-being. May Chukwokika Abiyama bless the land of Biafra. May Chukwokika Abiyama bless the land of Israel. Our destiny is before us, and nothing is going to alter that very path. Southeast and South-South are one. There is nothing like Niger Delta. There is nothing like South-South. There is nothing like Southeast. All we have is Biafra. Our mothers in Akwa Ibom protested. Our mothers in Iguacha protested and are still protesting. Okonko is an Anan culture. Abariba people are descended from Akwa Ibom, Ibibio land. Ekpe is of Efik culture. But you find all these things in Igbo land. The divide and rule tactics of the colonial era and the internal hegemonic tendencies of Kowari One North.
All right, I'm here again. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller and principal officer.
Mazi, good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for your good job. My name is Sindu Kachukudi James, calling from Hong Kong. Mazi, thank you very much for this. Your analysis this morning is so, in fact, you give me a lot of morale now to fight the zoo. You give me a lot of morale. Thank you so much for this analysis. I so much like this. We know that our leader is right all the time, all the day long. We know that our leader is very, very right, very, very correct. He never lied for one day. No. We know this one, and that is why Elohim must protect him and guide him anywhere they put him. Nothing is going to happen to him, but all of them must be put to shame one after another. All of them must be put to shame one after another, guys. Believe me honestly, because God in heaven is not sleeping. You know why this video can leak today? Can lead to us so that we can hear every whole we listen and hear. You know, because this video, when I get this video in my WhatsApp, I try to ask people to how can we listen to what this guy is saying? How can we listen? I thank God that the video has leaked to you, and now you explain it to the whole world what they mean. This is God in heaven will never forgive these people. There's no way that God in heaven will forgive them. No way, because these people knows the whole truth. We have all the whole resources in the whole world, but we are the ones suffering in the whole world. Suffering the whole world. Britain knows everything about this one. I wish God must destroy Britain, as our leader said. Nothing on earth that will make God not to destroy Britain. Britain must be destroyed. I pray one day God in heaven will make me to go to Britain. I will show them who I am in Britain. Thank God Almighty. God God will bless you. God in heaven must make you to see Biafra. Nothing will make you not see Biafra. We all must see Biafra. That's what we are fighting over it. Yes. Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. I'm also on Signal. Signal line is 845-283-9665. You see, the truth will always prevail. No matter how much they do, no matter how much they try, no matter how much people try to push the truth apart, it will always come up at the right time. Let's give a call, take a call on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line, are you there? All right, your line just dropped on its own. I don't know what happened to it, so give us a call. Call us back, 646-920-4541. As a straight line call, and like I was saying, listen to that video, that clip very, very well before I decided to take it abroad, take it with me. All right, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Shalom.
Yes, shalom. Welcome to the program. Good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi Peters.
There we go.
It's Chinamam. I'm calling from my location here.
There we go.
So, thank you so much for this program. Yes, is this video now you played is just to show the whole world again what our leader mean, that everything is saying must come to pass. So that's the only thing there. Everybody know. Even that 2017, I could remember CNN was the first media that carried that news that Muhammad Buhari is dead. But immediately they made that announcement. They went back and blocked Zoo. Zoo went back and bribed them. They cover everything up. We try to know that whatever you have already said in the air, no more to bring it back.
Yeah.
So we thank Elohim, who is fighting for us. What happened there yesterday in a federal high court, even to so-called our elders, very, very painful.
Yes.
But it's very unfortunate that in Biafra land there is an adage that says, "What elders sit down and see, young ones will not see it when they are on top of Iroko tree. But is now the reverse is now the case.
Yeah,
so exactly. So we the children are the ones seeing the future instead of our elders. Seeing the future and telling them. If they will understand, let them come back and know that
yes,
no one will be spared. No one. David Umahi, who is talking, all the governors in the southeast that made meeting and said that our leader will never come out again, and then we do everything to make sure that even Anambra State election is not what Anambra State election is, doesn't concern us, but we proved it because of the sit at home. We try to listen to those so-called our leaders. It has proved another thing to us to know it, because if not that we listen to the other, let us control what happened yesterday. They will not understand the deepness of the mess we are into it. So, Mazi Peters, all I pray is that Elohim must give us the victory. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a liberator. Shalom, Machineke.
Shalom, Shabbat. Shalom. Today is not Shabbat day. All right, thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. My brother just made a very important comment. He said, they used to say that if elder say the young people, when they look up, they cannot see it even standing on the Iroko tree. But today is the reverse. The young people that are in the that are in the valley have now seen more than the traditional rulers. It's very good that it happened to them, because if it didn't happen to them, they will keep crying the idea that we don't listen to our elders, we do this, we do that. But I have a call. Let's take this one on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, my big brother, Mazi Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. May we guide and protect you.
And you too.
May we protect Biafrans worldwide, and may we do defense to our leader and his family and his wife and his children, wherever they are. We are remembering you in prayer.
Yes.
Mazi is your brother, with you calling from UK now, at this moment. Mazi, there is something I want to say here. Very, very important. Now, first of all, we don't have no elder. I am an elder. The only elder we know we have is Africa, mate. And our leader has been saying it.
Yes.
If there is any other elder, should come out and prove himself. And this part that this our brother, you see people who, the opponent, where is name? That's our brother that went to court yesterday, Chinelugo or something, Chinelugo or something. Like people should not remember that was interviewed. You know, he said exactly what the whole world should listen to, and the thing that the whole world should understand. At least everybody, some of them have been waking up, and I thank him for that. But one thing I want to say is this, Mazi. If you watch this, the last meeting in Enugu, all the clergymen, all the Ohaneses, all the bishops, the governors, they were there, present in that meeting, and some council of Igbos or traditional, whatever. These people sat down. The only thing they can remember is to go and bring army, Operation Golden down, to be killing our people. The same Fulani army, our people should understand what is happening. These people are not happy that ESM chased away their criminals in the forest. Now, what they did was to do is to put back those their soldiers that were standby in the bush that ESM is chasing away. They put them back in the army. They are the ones now killing our people in the villages, because they know where because they know our villages. They are there now in uniform, Nigerian police and army, killing our people because they are not happy that we check them out from the bush. Tell me how, Mazi, people that hate you, you are seeing it that they hate you. After the war and before the war and during the war, they were killing our people. These people in our land knew that these Fulani people hate us. Now, their only suggestion is to bring Fulani military to come and be every little thing they will run. They will go and bring military. They don't have no other solution. They don't know that in this world this time around is something to dialogue with. They don't understand that you have to sit in the right table. What is the governors and these clergymen? Their only agenda is to bring military in our land to be killing ourselves, killing our people. Have you ever heard that Oni Ofife, Alaafin of Oyo, and all the governors sat down in their meeting, asked their governors to bring military in Yoruba land? I want somebody to come and tell me, yes, they have seen where they gathered and asked military to come and kill Yoruba people. It's only these governors. And that is why I keep saying it, that these people, as the governors in our land, are not Igbo people. Our people should understand it. These people are not Igbo people. These are the people who are going to destroy Igbo, and they are bearing Igbo names. You might be doubting it. The same thing our leader has been telling us is happening in front of our eyes, Korokoro. You might be doubting it. The same way he tell you that one day Britain will confess of the killing of Biafrans, and you will see it happen in your Korokoro eyes. Now, their only weapon against their own people is to bring military to come and be killing our people. Now I ask them, those military they bring, are they not there when T.Y. Danjuma, the first time T.Y. Danjuma released alarm that the military have been compromised? This is where I find this so. This is why everything goes complicated. I'm telling you. T.Y. one Nigeria that killed Europe, come out and tell the whole world that Nigerian military have been compromised. Defend yourself. Now, if you didn't end there, my last year, may so rest in peace, come out and told you, hope and pled, told the whole world that look at these people agenda. He did not go there. My last year is not an Igbo man. T.Y. Danjuma is not an Igbo man. The third one, Uncle Kule, this Yoruba man, this the former Naval man, that came out in Channel television and told the whole world that he is the insider. He killed for Nigeria, he drink for Nigeria, he told the whole world. Man said, if these people reason, how can these people will go and bring the military that is full of ISWAP, Boko Haram, Janjaweed, all the whole Sahel terrorists in Africa, they put it in their military. And these people, their only agenda is to sit down in Enugu and bring those people that we are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu form security chase away. They put them, the Fulanis are very clever, they put them back inside military. This is the only way they are going to kill us. They bring them, they sign, they go and these co-travelers and these co-info people in our land. They bring these people back inside our land to come and kill you. Why do you think these people will not kill us? Because somebody bring them. This is the opportunity they have to kill our people. And they are doing it in Nolo, they are doing it in Anambra, they are doing it in Ebony, they are doing it in Enugu. Enugu on is there. Everybody saw it there. With anti-aircraft gun, they are shooting our people. Everybody saw it there. These are the credits now is calling to should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu conditionally. But the same credits is sitting down in Enugu house and call military to come and kill our people. Who is fooling who here? That is why I'm calling a Biafran youth. Raise up. Because when you raise up, we will take these criminals in our land. When it begins to happen in every state, those their military will not have power to combine everybody. Then we take them and kill all these criminals in our land. We will take them first before we meet Fulani dead done. Mazi, this is what I have for our people. Don't be deceived because these criminals, these clergymen are all servants of devil. They don't worship no Jesus Christ. They are all evil men. I will not be deceived by their cry. I will not be deceived by the humiliation they humiliate them in Abuja, because they are the one who bring military to become and killing our people. Yes. And now they are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released. But you bring the military to come and kill your own people. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dalo. Thank you so much. It's very analytic what you said. I agree with you 100%. I can't trust these people, to be honest with you. You made a very good point here when you said the Alafia of Oyo, the Yoruba people, the Yoruba chieftains and everything. Have they ever invited soldiers to come and kill the Yoruba people? No. It's only our people. Hypocrites. Ubu janjam. You people are the, whatever you see, you take it. But you know something? When it starts, there will be no place to hide. It's coming to all of you. You can do what you can believe in one Nigeria all you want, all I care. But the truth is that when the carnage starts coming, it's going to hit each and every one of you below the belt. Caller, good morning. I have a call on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi. I Peters. May Elohim Chukwu Kadra bless you. I am Mazi Chinebelemobiko. I am from Abaja, a one local government, Biafra land. Mazi, may Elohim bless you. Mazi, see, these clergymen and the traditional rulers. In our land is evil, and this politician, I said it. Anybody that is a politician in Igbo land is an evil man. I'm not saying it because man, see what plays out in this called the Anambra State election. They play the religious politics here. Man, this is this church. I don't hate church, but people that carrying church, these people that come calling pastors, clergymen, reverend fathers, bishop, Mazi, they are evil. They are good ones, yeah. They think that I can help you. Mazi, these people are evil. I said it. See, these people now that are crying is this Mazi and the Kalon conditioner. Like my brothers say, are they not the one that connive with the governors and prescribe IPOP? Even this will and other people hearing between the saludo. I urge you people, mark it. One day you people will hear that saludo are defected to APC because Apoga in Anambra is APC. APC is Apoga. If you are not open his mouth, say that Metiala is his cabinet, his government house. What do you expect? But did you know that General Secretary to Apoga is a Fulani man? National Secretary to Apoga is a Fulani man. People are saying saludo. Mazi, all of them are the same thing. All of them. See, Mazi, but what I want to tell them, you see Biafra, no one will stop Biafra to come.
That's right.
I thank God na hala mota for the why is going to suffer it. Now maybe on London now, but the time shall come that's in the in this life. Before you met Odoroya, name even this have Southeast governors and traditional rulers. When Mazi Nnamdi saying when Biafra come, when anything is people talk that is a lie. It's truth. That man see what there, you see what is there. These people call themselves traditional. Mazi, these people are evil. Mazi, can you for them DDL when I need now, but evil, they are evil. Hana go slow menana. You go with DT menana DT. If when I wouldn't go na Nibo, ha, we are second the other moment on Nibo. Mazi because someone on me for name or money me for joke and another balls of that tank on there. But
thank you.
Man, now go politicians now go army now go the police so only more manana. Mazi, all of them. It's only Biafra will rescue us. If not Biafra, we have gone. These people are in Biafra land, calling themselves in Biafra land. You can say, what I for did you say war? If Mazi, all of them, many of them, until he did that, and what I find a every government structure, every full government offices, if not that, they won't go ahead. Yeah, in a mail as airline at the wire for man, I had to be ready for freedom. Not Nike, not I had that son say, I want to data on Oboro, I saw as Oboro. A man I mean, if we hit Aro, Thank
you.
But I never no. Like the scripture says, right from the days of kingdom of God, the kingdom of God suffer like more. I say, right from the days of Biafra, the kingdom of Biafra suffer like violence. Those that be violent will take it by force. But what I want to tell them, they will not stop this.
Thank you.
The worst thing, but what I want to tell people, nobody will stop Biafra restoration.
Thank you.
Mazi, may God bless you. What now adopt our brothers secretly because how feel helpful to the agenda. Even in Anambra now, they are adopting many people in Anambra secretly. Under Obiano and the Sanudo, secretly, our boss is missing. Secretly in Anambra now. They are meeting secretly in Anambra now. People with Obiano and the Sanudo. Mazi, may him bless you.
Bless you too, sir. All right, thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. I just see the time is almost fast going, so let me take another call on Principal Officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Peter.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Chiso. My name is Chiso Mejike. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear, sir. Make it very brief as you can, sir. Just go straight to the point.
Okay. Our brother that interprets the video is 100% right. What he said is 100% right. So Tandauraya Resu Alejike. Buhari is not alive again.
Of course he's not.
That was what he said. So he has gone. That is what they are saying. So and Daura say the old man from Daura has gone. Say he has gone, that God should receive him. God will not receive him. He's a pedophile. He's a terrorist. God will not receive a evil man. God cannot receive him. So let Nigeria, let them keep on keeping quiet. Let them keep on keeping quiet. Why the AGF did not hand the camp charge to our leader that he said that Buhari is dead, that they should put it, if they test Buhari, if it's Buhari, that he will surrender Biafra. Why are they spending their money? Why are they spending their money?
Yes, right.
Why are they buying bribe, buying other people? Why they can just then come out and do this and do these things that our leader asks them to do? For how many years today? And Nigeria are keeping quiet. Media are keeping quiet. Look at stupid people they call out yesterday. After you come from Middle Belt, you come from Benue or Igala or Kogi, your backyard, you cannot travel back to your home again. And you come out, you have the as young as you are, you don't even know they negotiate even marriage. The wife will marry you, negotiate with her every day. There is an idiot that will come out and say Nigeria is not negotiable. Who told you? You are an idiot. Even your wedding, you negotiate your wedding every day. You are no pity. God punish all of you people. So education by Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dalo. Thank you so much. I have the guy, I believe him. Like I said before, I don't speak the language, but at least he took his time, he's interpreted everything. This is going, forget about, I was looking at the comments. The people are really commenting, even the houses are saying, but he's dead, so what? Is that your concern? Your concern that you're making this case worse for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No, we're not. No, they should put it in the charge. I am one of those who are advocating it. He already told you guys, put it in the charge. If the man there comes out, takes a DNA, organized internationally, and it happens to be Buhari, I am going to give up Biafra. What other promise? What other thing can anybody say that's above that? No, they won't. They quickly dodged it. He called him an idiot. He didn't only call him an idiot, he told us he was dead. You should add it in the charge. Because he's a lawyer, he played it off. Say, if I bring this case might drag me to the mud. So the best thing is let me not even go there. Because it will definitely going to drag you to the mud, because this will entail to Mazi will come out there and say, yeah, that's what I said. Bring the man there, take a DNA of him. If that is Buhari that you voted for, I will give up Biafra. And the case closed. But they will not do it because you know what? They know the truth. Let me take one more call before I call it a day. Caller on straight line, good morning. Tell us your name. Please shut down your listening device. Turn it off. So, yes, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for the service you are rendering for us. I have to salute our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, Lion of Africa. He must be out there, whether they like it or not. Everyone has signed it. This video you played down, in fact, these people they look at us as brainwashed people. So that is what they are playing. That is Takia. All is Takia. And that Takia is going. It has been going on. Now people doesn't care to know what is going on. They use this Takia in everything they do. They believe in lies. And you know the author of lies is the devil. So they believe that they serve devil to the extent that if they are lying, they feel as if they are even leaking honey. And our people don't care to know about all these things. Mazi has challenged the whole world. If this man is not, if he's still Buhari, that he will resign this Biafra project. Is there any other thing like that?
I don't know.
That's challenge. It's a very serious one. I don't know what is wrong with our people. God made these people here in this Biafra land as the people that can be ruling the whole world. You get two categories of people here with different brains. As the most intellectuals, the most intelligent people are here on earth. Again, the most stupid and vagabond people, set of people I see here in Biafra land. That is our problem. But any person that is joking with this Biafra project is a different project. And if you are joking with it, the blood of innocent ones since the 70s or 40s must go against that person and the family. It's never a joking issue. That is what I know about this thing. So we keep on keeping on. I have to thank all these things, all of you people. Please get my number to US, because these people are doing the most wonderful and powerful job on earth today. Any person that doesn't do it doesn't know what he's talking about. These people are doing the most difficult job on earth today.
That's right.
So we have to be loyal to them. It's not easy at all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. I've shut down all the lines. I can't take any more calls at this time. But one more time, I have to wish you all happy Veterans Day. For those of you who are vets, people like me, I am a veteran, so I wish myself a very happy Veterans Day. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Mazi is next. But what I know and what I believe is that no matter what they do, no matter the plans that they have, Biafra is staring us on the corner, and it must be here. Nothing easy. To climb the mountain is not an easy task, but you know something is the most useful, because when you get to the top of the mountain, you'll be able to stretch your eyes and see as much as possible. But going down the valley, that is going the way, not the anti, but the proper way that things go downwards, that leads you to nowhere, leads you to the pit of hell. That's where you're going to remain and be able to see nothing. But to climb the mountain is not easy, and that's exactly what we are doing. So many things will come up. People are planning, they're having sleepless nights. As soon as they go now, they start thinking, what are we going to do next? But somebody who's telling the truth, who has the truth in his mouth, will never think twice what he's going to do next, because he knows exactly what he's going to do. I want to remind all of you that Biafra, as it stands, is our religion, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop this moving quest. From me, stay tuned, don't go away. Tomorrow is another day.
have perpetuated. I am not a Nigerian. I renounced everything to do with Nigeria on or around the December of 2015. I am a Biafran.
Who has no clue about the law? It is now very, very clear. If you are coming in, please share. And later in the evening, I will try my best to see come live to continue addressing Justice Binta Nyako. It is now very, very clear and obvious that Justice Binta Nyako lacks the capacity. She lacks the capacity to handle the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. And the most honorable thing for her to do is to resign, excuse herself from the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu versus Nigerian government. In fact, the case is beyond Justice Binta. She just have to accept it. The more you stay there, the more you try to, run around this case, the more you are exposing your incapability, your incapacity. The more you try to run around the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more you are killing your career. Your career is already dying. Please help us share this video so that Binta Nyako will know that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is a high-profile case. The world is watching. People are watching. Binta Nyako is not even in charge of her court. She have no say in her own court, in a court where she is a judge. So at the end of the day, she has proved that she doesn't have the capability. The case is beyond her. And it's just unfortunate that, she's being set, as far as I'm concerned, Justice Binta Nyako is being set up. She's been set up with this case. And the best thing for her to do is to excuse herself. Resign from the case. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. Tell the government, tell Buhari, tell whoever that, or you tell Malami that you cannot handle this case. Save yourself. The earlier you save yourself, the better for you. The earlier you save yourself from the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, the better for you, because it's going to go down in history. Now, I'm not saying it because I'm a Biafran. I'm not saying it because I'm a member of IPOB. I'm saying it because I even feel pity for you, madam. I feel pity. I feel pity for Justice Binta Nyako. This woman is going through hell. Justice Binta Nyako needs serious advice from friends. I hope that other judges, other legal people with legal knowledge should approach her quietly and tell her, advise her to rescue herself. That is the best thing anybody that wishes Justice Binta Nyako well should be doing right now. Anybody within the legal ambient, let me use that word. Anybody within the legal ambient, anybody within the legal sector that wishes Justice Binta Nyako well should quietly approach her and tell her to honorably rescue herself, because the Nigerian government is embarrassing her. The Nigerian government is embarrassing her. The APC government is embarrassing her. They are embarrassing her. They are putting her in a very tight corner. The situation that Binta Nyako is today is not an easy one. But she must find a way to rescue herself. She must find a way to save herself. You know, when you look at what played out in court today, you find out that, you know, even the Binta Nyako is confused. The judge herself is much confused. Very, very confused. And she need help. She need help. People who knows law, people who are somehow related, there are people that she can still listen to. There are still people that she can listen to. I know that my opinion might not make sense. My opinion might not resonate. My opinion might not be taken into consideration. But I see Binta Nyako as somebody who has been put in a situation, given a job that she cannot handle. She doesn't have the capacity. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, she's being framed up with the issue of, with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a total case of frame up. But she still have the opportunity right now to rescue herself and live with her dignity honorably. Because the issue have gone beyond the High Court of Nigeria. The issue have gone beyond even the Binta Nyako herself. I know she wouldn't be sleeping at night. Justice Binta Nyako would not be sleeping at night. She's not even in charge. She's not in charge of this case. She's not. That is why she continued to run. She continued to, you know, postpone this case because she doesn't know what to do again. Justice Binta Nyako needs serious help. And I hope and I pray that people who are close to her, people who knows her, people within the legal environment should approach her and tell her to excuse herself. You know, sometimes I put myself in people's shoes, and I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of this lady. There is a job you sometimes there is a job you are given, and if you know you don't have the capacity to deliver, the best thing you can do is to just, you know, quietly, you know, tell the people who gave you this assignment, listen, I cannot deliver on this job. I'm sorry, it's beyond me. And you leave with your honor. Because the APC, Buhari have nothing to lose. Because they are losers already. It is you. It is your career. And your career might end with this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. If you do not excuse yourself now, please help me. If you have the link to share to Justice Nyako, please share the link so that she can, because what they are trying to do now is to kill your career. This Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is going to kill your career. There is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. Believe you me. Believe you me. There is no two ways about it. The APC Buhari regime are determined to rub you in the mud because they themselves, the APC Buhari regime, is already messed up and they are looking for who to drag with them. If Justice Binta Nyako was smart enough, you know, if she was smart enough, she would have questioned the legality that brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. And that was where she would have rescued herself from. And I'm advising her now. If Justice Binta Nyako, if she had people, smart people around her, she would have questioned the process that brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. That would have been an escape route for her. But it's not still late. She can still do that. Because the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya as a judge is supposed to be a perfect excuse for you to exit this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. And you, whatever bargain you must have had with Buhari and APC would have died instantly. You would have used the extraordinary rendition as a strategy. That is if you do not have personal interest, because it's not very clear to the whole world now that you are beginning to show, you have already shown bias from the beginning. So whatever judgment you give, at the end of the day, will always come under scrutiny. And with what is playing out right now, what we saw today is a very clear instance, event that are played to the world, because the world is watching. People are watching. People are also going to drive inspiration. They are going to drive conclusion from the activities of this for the next generation. So the best thing for any smart, intelligent judge would have been to use the basis of the extraordinary rendition. Use the basis of the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, considering the fact that the Nigerian government didn't go through the legal proceeding to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria and bringing him to your court. That would have been a perfect excuse to exit from this case. If not, it will be in history that you also participated as a judge in that illegality. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extradited through the legal procedures, those legal terms would have also helped you in your own court for your judgment. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to be extradited through the judicial process of the Kenyan system, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extradited through the legal procedures, that would have helped you in making your judgment. But in this case, in fact, Justice Binta Nyako is 100% also participating in illegality by entertaining this case in her court. Justice Binta Nyako need to understand that she's also participating in the illegality of the Buhari and the APC regime by allowing this case in your court. And not just allowing the case of Nnamdi Kanu extraordinary rendition in your court, but entertaining that case without questioning the process of his rendition back to Nigeria. So you need to understand what you are doing. If nobody have told you, personally, I don't have any legal training, but I'm speaking from a layman point of view, and I believe that my own explanation makes, in fact, you even make more case. Because I believe that even there are so many lawyers who are not even looking at what I'm looking at right now. There are so many lawyers who are not even raising the point I'm raising right now. That the procedures, the process of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu return from Kenya was supposed to also be examined by the sitting judge. Binta Nyako have an obligation to study how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was also arrested, the process that brought him back, because that will also help you as a judge. So if you haven't put all these things into consideration, I think you have to look at that, because that will give you more credibility. You know, one thing people don't understand is that for you, we live in a global world today where the world has become a global village, and people are attaining higher positions in their career, both internationally. People are attaining, and for you to succeed, to get to international level where you can actually hold international position, get those international recognition, in whatever field you find yourself, you must be able to prove yourself locally. You know, so what I'm trying to say here is Justice Binta Nyako cannot hold any international position in law. She cannot. These are the consequences. And she can also be prosecuted in the future. If there are criminalities in her judgment, in her position, in whatever decision, you know, it's a whole lot of complication. And she needs to excuse herself. Don't allow this hungry, barbaric regime to drag you into their mess. Because after all, Buhari do not have any career. Malami career is already dead on arrival. All the people that are dragging Binta Nyako into this case, none of them have any future. None of them. Buhari have no future. Nyako have no. Malami, who is even the chief, what is it called? Chief Justice, his own career ends with APC in 2023. He's going nowhere. Because even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was returned from Kenya, he lied that he worked with the Interpol. And today there have not been any record of Interpol participation in the extraordinary rendition, which is another responsibility that he's going to take in the course of time. Because the video evidence is there. So Malami is going to explain to the Interpol the role they played, because it was also an accusation. Malami accused the Interpol of participating in the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I believe with time will be raised as an issue. He said that Interpol participated in the operation that brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back, which is an accusation on the international police. And I believe that our legal team should be able to pick that point, raise it up, and put up a petition. You know, so, but why I'm here today is, you know, my soft heart for this poor woman. Because when you even look at Justice Binta Nyako, the woman is not bad. This woman is being held hostage. Believe you me. Justice Binta Nyako is under hostage in the hand of APC and these crooks that are in government today. And we must find a way to help this woman rescue herself. We must find a way to help Binta Nyako. This woman is under hostage. They are holding her. Binta Nyako is being held hostage. Believe you me, my people. Believe you me, my people. Binta Nyako might not be a bad person. Binta Nyako might even understand. She knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no case. But they are holding this woman hostage. And people need to understand. We need to raise these questions. We need to start shouting on her behalf. Binta Nyako, Justice Binta Nyako need help. Seriously. But Justice Binta Nyako need help. He need the help of everybody. But Justice Binta Nyako need the help of the whole world. The whole world need to come to her aid at this point. Because she continued to run from the court. She continued to hide. Because she cannot handle it. She cannot handle it. She cannot handle it. She cannot handle it. She need help. Justice Binta Nyako need help. She knows that she cannot handle it. She knows that the case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu holds no water. But for how long are you going to continue to turn this case up and down, left, right, and center? And from what we've seen so far, we've seen that even the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself is not even in a hurry. From what we've seen, from the video we've seen so far, from the activities of the court, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even in a hurry. He wants to see how far they can go with him. When you look at his body language, you will know that he's not in a hurry with them. He's not looking for exoneration. He doesn't even want Binta Nyako to say, okay, because he knows that they don't have any case against him. That is the confidence. So I looked at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I see a man who is relaxed, who is ready to go miles. He's ready to go miles with Buhari. He's ready to go miles with Binta Nyako. He's ready to go miles wherever. From a man that I see a man who is ready to follow this legal process to the end, so that it will not, at the end of the day, people will not say, because they have been telling he ran away. Now he's back. He's back, and he's not in a hurry. They have been challenging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and face the Nigerian court. Now he's facing them, and he's not in a hurry. I don't see a man who is in a hurry to even leave DSS custody. I don't see a man who is in a hurry to come out of prison. Believe you me. He wants to see how long they can drag it. But why I'm here is to find a way to help. It is the whole world need to help Justice Binta Nyako rescue herself from this case. This woman might not be as bad as we see her. This woman might not be as bad as we think. But this woman is under hostage. Binta Nyako is under hostage in the hand of APC and this regime. Justice Binta Nyako need help. Believe you me, my people. Believe you me. This woman need help, and when you see the way she's studying this case, she's trying to send a signal. Justice Binta Nyako, the way she's handling this case, is trying to send a signal that I'm under hostage. I'm under hostage. That is what I see. She's running. She wants to escape. But Justice Binta Nyako wants to escape by every means possible. But she had been roped in. She had been roped in. But I want to advise people who are within the legal environment to see how to help this woman to come out of this case. And even when you look at the situation from what we are seeing, Justice Binta Nyako want to sit down one-on-one with, if it's possible, if she's given the opportunity, she's ready to sit down with one-on-one with the leader of Ipob, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to even start negotiating. That Justice Binta Nyako want to make this case a family kind of case between she and Nnamdi Kanu. That is the message. That was why even when the lawyers were outside, she decided to lock the door to talk to Nnamdi Kanu directly. Justice Binta Nyako might not be as bad as we see her. This woman want to have a direct, because in law the judge do not deal directly with the accused. You need the defense. You need the defense team or the defense attorney to be present. But Justice Binta Nyako want to have a direct talk with the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I see. That is what I see. Justice Binta Nyako want to see if there is a way